All right, so I think we're framed up here more or less. Should be good to go. So let's see how this goes. So Azzaro, the most wanted eau de toilette, intense. This is the 10th Azzaro wanted release at this point. There's the most wanted, there's wanted, wanted by night. Each of them has their own iteration. So this one dropped in 2024. What I've been doing is I've been wearing it for about 2 weeks now. Azzaro, the most wanted eau de toilette, intense. And I don't want to spoil the review, but with this guy here, I was actually pleasantly surprised. I was pleasantly surprised when I sprayed it. It wasn't actually typical and didn't smell like that bubblegum amberwood mess that a lot of fragrances do. Let's talk about presentation first though. I do like the bottle. It has that typical kind of revolver bullet style. You have Azzaro here etched in the glass. The glass is thick, it feels good. A nice matte cap here, really nice. Here's where the nozzle is, just under here. All in all, a really good bottle. You guys can see that on the cam. I hope the light's okay. Still playing around with all that right now, but listen, the bottle is nice. It kind of has like a sleek look in person. The juice is kind of hued almost like a grayish, a light gray. That's obviously due to the bottle tint, but let's spray this on a test strip in front of you guys and we'll talk about it. Now, the official notes, they say bergamot, liquor, vanilla, moss. I'm gonna tell you guys straight up in layman terms what I actually get, what it actually smells like. So I'm just gonna spray this on a test strip kind of away from everything. Sprayer is pretty good, it's powerful, it's not pressurized, but it gets the job done. Okay, so in the opening, this smells superb, both in quality and uniqueness. To find something smelling like this at a designer level is actually harder and harder to come by. And going into the blind smelling too, when I unboxed this, I actually wanted to hate it. I wasn't sure what to expect here. I just thought it was gonna be bad, but this is nuts. And it's so different than everything else in the lineup. So right off the bat, herbaceous, spicy. I don't know if you kids in high school, you guys in high school, would actually want to be wearing something like this. Herbaceous and green right in the opening. So reading the notes now, seeing here they say moss, I do get it. Liquor, as far as saying an alcoholic type of vibe, more like a spirit, I don't think that's dominant. I wouldn't call this a boozy scent. So if you're thinking boozy scent, I don't really think that's too accurate here to my nose. Even on skin when it dries down, it starts to actually get closer to that bubblegum kind of synthetically sweet vibe rather than liquor anytime throughout the fragrance. But all in all, you're gonna get something that opens up with a punch. It's spicy, it's great for any season, any situation, but definitely you could wear this in the summer, okay? Don't shy away from wearing this one in the summer. And it gives the vibe, in my opinion, of a young professional. So that's the vibe of Azzaro Most Wanted. Yes, I'd recommend wearing this actually in the office. Or a day date, you could wear it. And as it dries down, it gets a little sweeter, more in that kind of playful, fun way. It could suit you well into leaning into that date night situation, right? Making your way into the date night situation. It opens up fresh, herby green, dries down to a nice synthetic sweet vibe. Smells good, it doesn't smell bad. But this is something super unique. So I am actually so relieved and happy that Azzaro put out something that's unique. They put out something that does smell different than a lot of fragrances out there at a good quality for a designer fragrance. 6 hours you can count on. And at that point, it just depends on your spray routine. Did you spray on skin, clothes? How's your skin chemistry? You can count on 6 hours, which is about the norm for designers nowadays. It's not good, it's not bad, it's just middle of the class. But listen, when some designers are only lasting 2 to 3 hours, I'll take it. Projection is extremely strong. When you first spray it, beyond 2 feet, this is strong. So maybe 1, 2, 3, if you're outdoors, you're good to go. If you're indoors, maybe 1 or 2, especially if you're in an office. If you're, night out, you want this more for the clubbing date night vibe, which you can even do with this fragrance. Just go heavy on the trigger, 5+ sprays, and you'll smell monstrous. Overall though, a very nice, unique scent profile, gives vibes of a confident young professional, drying down to something more like a date night scent. It's very interesting having this herbaceous green opening that dries down sweet, but I like it. I think it's a good release. I think it's not redundant. And I'd have to say I am pretty impressed with Azzaro for putting out something like this. So that's all I really have to say about this one. I do think it's a pickup, just depending on the price where you're at. But here it is, Azzaro, the most wanted. Eau de Toilette Intense. Not a bad pickup if you can find it at a good price. So let me know if you guys tried this. I do have some other designers here. I just got this one in. This is Paco Rabanne's Invictus Parfum. Like, they're still pumping these out, so I'm gonna unbox this in another video. I'm gonna fully blind smell this. I'm not even gonna read the notes. I'm just gonna unbox it and we're gonna go from there. So I'll probably shoot that right after this one. Hopefully post it not too long in between so you guys can check that out. And per usual, I'm gonna eventually start populating the discount links in the description down below. Right now, in the meantime, you could find my link tree linked in my YouTube channel link. So that's gonna do it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.